Well, this episode almost made me cry. I freaking got halfway teary-eyed through the beginning of the episode. My lord. This is Steven Universe. This is Steven Universe. Storm in the Room. Hi. Halfway through through the beginning of this episode, I just started tearing up a bit. I'm like, oh my lord, fudge me. All right, so this takes place right after the last episode. Connie and Steven are just having fun. Connie's waiting for her mom to pick her up, but her mom's taking too long. Then it turns out something happened at the hospital. Nothing bad, but something happened at the hospital, and it made the mom late. Though Connie was completely stressing. I'm like, oh, jeez, Connie. But she was completely stressing about it, but then they're finally happy. But then the mom and Connie talking with each other, saying, oh, I thought something bad might have happened or something like that. They're like, yeah, no, it's fine and everything. They say thank you and leave. And then Steven's sad. He's sad because he makes himself like a little TV dinner. He's trying to eat, but then he looks at a picture of Rose, goes outside, starts raining there, goes back inside. And basically he's just sad. He says that he wants to know who Rose is. He wants to know the real Rose Quartz, not just the stories that people have told. So when that happens, the door opens up. The Rose's room. He goes into the room, and he asks the room, "Let me see my mom. Let me see Rose." And on showing that, we see Rose and Steven together, and even then, like, Steven and this Rose start having conversations, and then, like, they start playing games and stuff, and there's even a Charlie Brown reference. Though I think if anything, it would have made that a little bit cuter if Steven did the whole Charlie Brown thing, ran, kicked the ball, he floats up in the air, and then Rose catches him. I thought that would have been kind of a cool little thing, but I don't know. I guess they had to just go completely Charlie Brown on that one, but that's fine. But it's just so sad seeing these two characters together, because, if you know about Batman, there's always, like, if you ever seen the shirt, it says, what is it? I'm not saying I'm Batman. I know this seems a little bit off topic, but it says, I know I'm not saying I'm Batman. I'm not saying I'm Batman, but have you ever seen me and Batman in the same room at the same time? It's kind of something like that, but in a sense that you never kind of have these two characters ever, quote unquote, meeting. Yeah, technically you could have someone wear the Batman suit, but besides the point. You never see these two characters meet, and seeing Rose and Steven hanging out, or like, especially the part where you see Rose playing video games with Steven, it's like it's kind of cool, like, oh my god, it's so awesome seeing Rose and Steven together, kind of having fun, but then it's also the sadness of, one, we know she's basically gone, and two, we're not even sure if this actually kind of is Rose. I was kind of hoping, and I'm kind of hoping later on that, like, something like, what is it? Steven's gem, like, that, like, Rose's consciousness, if there is still a consciousness inside the gem, can show itself in this world as, the image of Rose. I thought maybe that's it. And even then, like, some ways that she spoke or whatever, I'm like, is this really Rose? Even though, like, then Steven, like, at the end says, this is how I want you to be. I'm like, I kind of hope not. I'm kind of hoping, like, I was actually Rose a little bit. But it's so sad. And then, like, even towards the end, where, like, he's like, I gotta take a picture of this. And I'm like, and one, I saw where I was going, like, immediately as soon as he said that. Well, first, as soon as I heard that, I'm thinking, okay, one, it's probably not going to show anything because this is all a mirage. It's all in his head. Which actually, now that I think about it, if he takes any picture inside the gem's rooms, does it take a picture? I don't know. And then is it just sending like information to his gem and or mind to project these images since his camera can't pick it up? Because if it was just light, it would pick up on the camera. Especially since it's just a black void when he takes a picture. Which then I'm even thinking, which honestly I'm still kind of sad for a couple reasons. Why for that? If only because it would have been kind of cool to see Steven take a picture and the picture stay on his phone. The picture of Rose and Steven together. Because one, you could show that to... He could show that to the gems. Yeah, it'd be kind of heartbreaking a little bit, but it also would be kind of like a tender moment, like something like this scene that could never happen. The picture that could never be was just taken. And I think that would have been kind of cool. Like, heck, they could have even blown that up if they wanted to, or had Vidalia, which also I saw a picture of, it was a fan art, but I thought it was kind of cool. Like, Vidalia is the one who painted the rose quartz picture. I don't remember if they said that's what happened in the show, but if that's how it was, that's actually pretty cool. And it would have been kind of cool to see that. And actually, that'd be kind of cool if Vidalia actually does... Actually, that's probably they could do. They could actually bring... Steven could bring Vidalia into the room with all the gems, with Greg, with all the crystal gems, eventually, like, even in the end. Like, if this was, like, the ending portrait of, like, the series, we could have, like, a big, like... I'm not sure it was called canvas or whatever, big one, and you could have all the crystal gems and then have the image of Rose there too, and then, you know, Vidalia paints the picture, because, yeah, they can't take the picture themselves, but you can paint still, so you can still get the picture technically. It's not a photo, but still, it would be pretty awesome. That would be pretty epic. But then, halfway through the end, Steven goes saying, this isn't you, this is just a fake you, the you I want to see, and then he starts, like, basically venting to the image of Rose, saying that this is all your fault. Yeah, that is. Homeworld wants to destroy Earth, you shattered Pink Diamond, you captured Bismuth and didn't tell anyone. He's saying, like, am I just here to be your cleanup, to clean up your mistakes and all this stuff? But then, like, towards the end, which, honestly, again, I'm kind of hoping that this actually is Rose. And, like, you know, like, whatever consciousness there is, like, if there is the consciousness in Steven, I would think in this world, this image world, that, like, any consciousness maybe would be affected, like, be able to, you know, conjure up things. Actually, no, now that I think about it, Connie couldn't conjure up anything. But then again, Rose is still technically the owner, so I think she could get a special pass, maybe. So it would be kind of cool, you know, to see that, like, yeah, that actually is Rose. And then we can even have, like, Rose talking to Garnet, Pearl, and Amethyst if they ever go into the room or something like that with Steven, like, and even Grey. Like, that would be such a heartwarming scene. That would be, I think, a perfect ending to the series if, let's say, whatever happens at the end, if the gems win or whatever, which I'm hoping they do, most likely, but still, if they win or whatever, like, all the crystal gems, and by all I mean Pearl, Garnet, Amethyst, Steven, Lapis, Peridot, hopefully Jasper, most likely Jasper, Bismuth, the Centipedals, and any other gems, all the little rubies, and any other gems that join in, or even, like, heck, because this show, there may be a war, but I don't feel like it's going to, you know, end with, oh, Yellow Diamond's going to get shattered. No, it's going to be something like Yellow Diamond's going to get turned, or, like, Blue Diamond and Yellow Diamond are going to be turned. They're going to be, you know, not join the Crystal Gems, but, like, they're going to, Homeworld and them are going to have an understanding. Maybe, like, they pick planets that, you know, aren't inhabited, but still have a lot of crap ton of minerals they could use. But, yeah, it's actually, I'm trying to think. And, like, you know, you could have, like, the giant portrait being painted of all of them, where the gems meet Rose again, especially if that is the actual Rose, and then I'll be able to take the picture, able to have Vidalia paint the picture of all of them together. I think that'd be a pretty beautiful and nice scene. But, I do love this episode, especially like when Steven vents and like you see everything storming, it's all messed up, and they even do the thing I love, and then like even the point where Rose, which again, like I said, like I hope this is Rose, where Rose hugs him and says, "You saw the videotape. I left you. I loved you. I wanted you to exist in this world. I wanted you to exist in this world and stuff like that." And that was a really tender moment. They do the thing I love, and even like in a lot of my stories, I love having this scene. It's when it's raining, but the teardrops hit them in the face, and then makes it look like they're crying. I always love that scene, no matter what it's in, whether it be Full Metal Alchemist or anything else. Well, I'm pretty sure there's a story I would hate for them to use the scene, but that is like one of my favorite scenes to do, and I kind of do like that they did in this. Even though it was just a quick little thing, but still. Yeah, this episode was pretty awesome. It was really good. Definitely check it out. Especially since, again, like, the thing I love about this is, because I'm also, like, in, Star versus Theory videos, some people say, like, why do I judge, like, not really judge, but, like, I say, like, Star versus doesn't have really good pacing. And I'm saying, because a lot of the emotion, like, oh, the bad guy's gonna, or this or this, it just feels like it falls flat whenever it happens, especially with Star and her mom, which her mom's there. We never really feel why Star doesn't like her mother, and especially since every time we see the mother, she doesn't seem like a bad person. This one, the mother is ambiguous. We know she wanted to save Earth, but then it is like Steven himself is still wondering, like, who was she? And in turn, we're like, who the fuck was she? Because we didn't know about Bismuth. We didn't know that she apparently shattered a diamond. We didn't know all these other things, and we still don't know a lot of her past and everything. And we don't know much of her personality, like what. Well, yeah, we know some of her personality. She was a bit of an airhead, but we don't know too much. We only have glimpses and pieces of that personality. In Star Versus, it's kind of the opposite. We just know that Star dislikes the mother, and the mother doesn't seem like a bad person from anything I see. Just wants something good for her, for Star, and so yeah, like the pacing for this one, we slowly see that unraveled for Rose throughout the series, while Star Versus is kind of 2 seasons in, and we're just like, okay, all right. At least for me, I'm just like, okay, the mom doesn't really seem like that bad of a person. Star, you're kind of an a-hole. Sorry, but yeah. I love Star Wars Wars. I love Steven Universe. Anyone from Star Wars, people who watch my Star Wars reviews watching this one. But yeah, the episode was good. This episode was extremely good. This is still, again, one of my favorite shows, and I love it. And the reason why is because I watched this from beginning to end, and just seeing Rose and Steven in the same frame where Rose and Steven shake hands makes me want to tear up, shows how good this show is because of the pacing throughout everything. The sadness that we've seen Steven have for his mother, not knowing his mother and wanting to know her, and slowly seeing that being unraveled. And it's just so good when it does it, but I don't know. Either way, thank you everyone so much for watching. If you want to check out more videos that I've done, please click in the description below. Check out my videos, such as the link there. I really got to see what side the subscription button is on, but there, one or the other. And there should be another video along with those. I'm trying to link my theory videos to my reviews, so hopefully you all check those out. As well as check out some of my gameplays, my Let's Plays of different games and stuff. If I can figure out how, I may do a Let's Play of Steven Universe Attack of the Light. I may do that. I'm not sure how to. I first got to figure out if I can do that, but I may do that. I think that'd be pretty cool. Either way, thank you so much for watching. Show all my videos, and we will see you later.